Get ready, folks, because the sports world is on fire, and the Roger Report is bringing you the absolute hottest takes and unmissable updates you need to know. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, diving headfirst into the whirlwind of wins, losses, and everything in between. We've got seismic shifts, superstar spotlights, and stories that are redefining the game. You think you know what's happening? Think again. We're breaking down the moments that are making headlines and shaping the future of sports, faster than you can say game changer. First up, we're talking about the phenom herself, Caitlin Clark, and a crucial decision that could redefine her path to recovery. Now, shifting gears to the hardwood heroes, we've got insights from Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton. He's not only battling his own recovery, but also sharing his thoughts on fellow Indiana star Caitlin Clark's injury, plus a look at the Pacers' roster shakeups and who's poised for a breakout season. It's a must-hear perspective from one of the league's brightest young talents. But the WNBA drama doesn't stop there. We're diving into the heated discussions around the rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. A true legend of the game is weighing in, and her take might surprise you. Is it a rivalry, or is it something else entirely? We've got the inside scoop from a Sky legend herself. And finally, we're shining a spotlight on the unsung heroes, the players who play with grit and fire. One particular Indiana Fever player has found her niche, becoming a fan favorite and a fierce protector. Her actions have sparked conversations and even a bit of controversy. You won't want to miss this deep dive. Stick around, because you're about to get the inside scoop on the stories everyone will be talking about. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always in the loop. Caitlin Clark's recovery gets a turbo boost. Indiana Fever's decision to shut down Caitlin Clark for the season might be the smartest move yet, potentially fast-tracking her recovery and mental well-being. By removing the daily pressure of answering when will she return, the team has lifted a massive burden from the 23-year-old superstar's shoulders, allowing her to focus purely on rehabilitation. Sports doctor Dr. Jeremy Allen explained that this move is all about Clark's peace of mind. She has to face the media every single day, probably tired of hearing the question, "When are you coming back?" When you shut her down and she says, "I'm not coming back this season," it really takes a load off her, and she can focus on getting better. It usually goes a lot better. This psychological relief, combined with ample time to heal from her quad and groin injuries without the stress of a rushed comeback, is key. Hall of Famers like Lisa Leslie had urged the Fever to prioritize Clark's long-term health over immediate playoff hopes, a sentiment the team ultimately embraced. Clark herself expressed disappointment but also resilience in an Instagram post, stating, "Disappointed isn't a big enough word. Even in the bad, there is good. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity." While the Fever aim to finish strong and make the playoffs without her, Clark's primary focus is now on a healthy return for the 2026 season. Dr. Allen emphasized, she can take as much time as needed to recover. What's important is that Caitlin's offseason goes as smoothly as possible, and that she is ready to start the 2025 preseason in the best condition. This period of quiet recovery is perhaps Clark's greatest win off the court this season. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up in the WNBA. Next, we're diving into what Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton had to say about Clark and the evolving roster. Haliburton's take, Clark, Pacers, and the road ahead. Indiana Pacers own Tyrese Haliburton, currently sidelined with a torn Achilles, is sharing his perspective on the WNBA landscape, including his thoughts on Caitlin Clark's injury and the Indiana Fever's strategic decision. He's also offering a crucial look at the Pacers' roster outlook for the upcoming 2025-26 campaign. While Haliburton himself is out indefinitely, and Miles Turner is moving to the Milwaukee Bucks, there's still plenty of excitement brewing for Pacers fans. The team is banking on significant leaps from two emerging stars who are on the verge of all-star status. With the Eastern Conference looking wide open, the Pacers will heavily rely on strong backcourt performances. Haliburton's insights into these developments, especially his comments on Clark's situation, provide a unique cross-league perspective from a fellow Indiana athlete navigating his own comeback. Fans are buzzing about the Pacers' depth and the potential breakout seasons ahead. Haliburton's candid remarks offer a glimpse into the team's mindset and strategic planning amidst a summer of change. His acknowledgement of Clark's injury highlights the shared challenges and support systems within the professional sports community. Stay tuned, because the conversation around the league's biggest stars is far from over. Up next, a WNBA legend weighs in on the fiery rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Fouls on Reese versus Clark, not a rivalry, but good for the WNBA. Is the much-hyped WNBA matchup between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark a true rivalry? Hall of Famer Sylvia Fowles doesn't think so, but she sees the immense value it brings to the league. The narrative, sparked by Reese's "You Can't See Me" celebration after LSU's 2023 championship win over Clark's Iowa, has intensified with their WNBA matchups. Fowles, a two-time WNBA champion and former Chicago Sky star, believes the media has amplified the rivalry narrative for clicks and attention. "I won't call it a rivalry," Fowles stated. "I think that sounds good for the media. They're phenomenal players who do two totally different things. They're both great in their role, but if it's going to cause us to have more attention and more media, then I'm all for it." She emphasizes that while comparisons are difficult given their different playing styles, the increased media coverage and fan engagement driven by this perceived rivalry are invaluable for the WNBA's growth. Both Clark and Reese have been instrumental in the WNBA's surge in popularity, driving record ticket sales, viewership, and merchandise. Despite Reese trailing Clark 4-1 in head-to-head games and Clark winning Rookie of the Year, Fowles' perspective highlights the league's benefit from the attention, regardless of the rivalry's authenticity. "You really can't compare the two, but if they want to soak it up and give us more airtime, then continue to do so," she added. But the WNBA's impact isn't just about star power. It's also about the players who bring the grit. Coming up, we're spotlighting the Indiana Fever's enforcer, who's become a breakout star. Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark's enforcer, finds her fame. Sophie Cunningham has exploded into the spotlight, transforming from a solid player into a viral sensation and a symbol of protection for her teammate Caitlin Clark. A hard foul in a June game, which led to her ejection, catapulted her follower count and cemented her reputation as Clark's enforcer. Cunningham, traded to the Indiana Fever in February amidst the league's growing popularity, embraced her new role. The incident with the Sun early in the season wasn't just about a foul, it was a statement of loyalty. "I didn't do that for clickbait," Cunningham asserted. "I stand up for my teammates." This stance resonated, especially as discussions around Clark being targeted intensified. Her agency quickly capitalized, pitching her to brands as a protector, leading to deals with Ring and Arby's, amplified by her own bold social media presence. She even engaged in a public spat with Skip Bayless, accusing him of using her for clicks. Her newfound fame has also drawn unexpected political attention. Some conservative commentators have framed her as a defender of Clark, even dubbing her MAGA Barbie, a label she downplays, stating she's politically right in the middle. Despite facing season-ending knee surgery, Cunningham's star power continues to rise. She's co-hosting a podcast, securing lucrative brand deals that far exceed her WNBA salary, and contemplating her future beyond basketball, seeing this surge as a potential springboard for her post-playing career. That's a wrap on today's explosive news. Don't go anywhere, we've got a super fast recap and your full call to action coming right up. All right, team, let's do a lightning recap. Caitlin Clark's recovery is getting a boost thanks to the Fever's smart shutdown decision. Tyrese Haliburton is weighing in on Clark and the Pacers' future. WNBA legend Sylvia Fowles sees the Reese-Clark dynamic as great for the league, even if not a true rivalry. And Sophie Cunningham has found her spotlight as Caitlin Clark's fierce protector. Now you know the drill. If you loved this high-energy breakdown, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the Roger Report and have that notification bell on so you never miss a moment. Drop a comment below and tell us which story had you fired up the most. And for all the behind-the-scenes action and exclusive content, follow us on all our socials. We'll catch you on the next one.